Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME and welcome back to another episode of Trüberbrook. Last episode for the session, but last episode we started chapter 2. We finished up chapter 1 by taking a clothes hanger as like a zipline trip up to the mountain, but then Hans, our character, accidentally had his kind of snap and then made him fall. And then Gretchen said, I'll meet you at the top if you make it up to the top for some dumb reason where she doesn't say, hey, I'll call for help or something. Like, she doesn't say that. It's kind of strange. But then somehow we ended up in this very mental hospital-like area. They call it the sanatorium. I'm guessing it's to deal with our sanity. But so far, this kooky, crazy doctor has been kind of messing with us so far, and no clue. No clue what to expect. My items is a weird code, and a weird code of 5078, which helped us get some sort of item, a little document item. We've got a coin still. A lot of this has already been messed around in the last episode, so there's not really much changes so far. Why is this code? That's not the code for that.
I'll try with this code someone left on the wall. No.
Okay, so that's nothing to us. Got nothing for that. Maybe we can use the faucet a bit better.
Now it's working.
Oh.
It's calcified. Memory.
So maybe there's a point to it, maybe, for the water to be a thing. So let me take the ladder back out to wherever this is. So I'm wondering what's the difference here now. Like, is the guard going to be awake out here still? Or is he just still asleep? Okay, so the safe is whatever that is.
He's sound asleep.
Okay, so that's what that is. We got the code last time, and we got this box, or this thing open, but...
These seem to be the medical records.
Yeah, so we got this medical record of Lazarus, Taft Lazarus. I think Taft is the guy who stole the documents, or the paper draft from Hans's suitcase. But, yeah, this thing apparently triggered the doctor to show up. So, nothing really much to that, I guess, so far. Yeah, I can't go any further down.
Sanatorium.
Oh yeah, this is the pamphlet. I forgot about that. This is the guest list or the patients list. The front entrance is still locked, and the key is inside this particular door, I believe, because that's the door I believe that we just did our tests in the beginning of the, or the end of the last episode. Yeah, not the beginning of the last episode. We're just gonna keep exploring, I guess. I think maybe the administrator room might have something for us now this time, potentially. Because we don't really have much left to check out here. Let's see. Is there anything in this one?
No coals, no matches.
Okay, so no.
I'm not in the mood for a...
Okay, so they think that that's a snack.
Odd.
No, I already checked that in the last episode.
As beautiful as the view is,
Okay, so that's nothing either. I thought that was the lamp, because the lamp looked like there was an X right here, but there's really no X there. Alright, so I'm a little lost now at this point. Oh, jeez. There's nothing much we could work with now.
ghastly.
Okay, so there's nothing there. Yeah, I don't really have much I can work with. I mean, the leeches is one thing still. The leeches is the last thing I can work with at the moment, but I don't have a container maybe, and maybe that's part of the problem here. I guess maybe we should just take the next test, I guess, maybe? I don't really know if taking the next test is such a good idea at this point. Yeah, let's turn this on again, I guess. Nah, I don't want to waste water. Never mind. I don't want to waste water. There's nothing there. You know what? Yeah, just... Oh, can we use the
It doesn't
coin?
have a coin slot.
Oh. Okay, fine. Let's do the knocking, I guess.
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
Fine.
Fine then, I'm ready.
To the next test, I guess.
That slumber morel smoothie sure made me dizzy. I can see clearly now.
Oh, so there's something we need to do here, I'm guessing. And I'm not sure what it is yet. Sorry, I'm trying to think what it is, but I don't think we can do the leeches yet either.
Come on, let's get it over with.
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capability. A sort of warm-up, if you... We're going to show you a series, and you will tell first...
Oh, is it the clue that I have to, like... So maybe I need to do something that would spook them into thinking that I'm some sort of, like, higher thinking person, maybe?
The universe. But it could also be a cup of latte from a top-down perspective.
I knew it. Second image.
A spaceship. The Andromeda. Oh, no it isn't.
Just as expected. Image number 3.
An angel. Or maybe Valkyries? You Germans like Valkyries, don't you?
Remarkable. And we're done. I'm not 100% convinced yet. Maybe you had us fooled all along. Let's keep you here for the time being. Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally.
I don't get it. Like, I'm guessing
What a trip.
I'm guessing there is a specific trick we need to do, I'm guessing. Like a specific set of lines you have to select. I bet it's gonna put me into that same warm-up bullcrap again.
Fine then.
Yeah, because I need to trick him somehow, and then he walks out of
That
the room,
slumber
maybe?
morel smoothie sure made me dizzy.
Maybe that's the case?
I
Let's
can see clearly now. Come
on.
Let's...
I already know what it is. Or I already know what you're telling me what to do. The universe.
The universe.
I think this is the right path with the spaceship in the universe.
A space.
And then maybe a butterfly? Or unnecessary violence.
A beautiful
And we're... Maybe you...
Okay, so there is a case where he's...
Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
Ah! Okay, I think I know what it is.
I think I'm sobering up again finally.
I think I know what it is.
What a trip.
I think I need to look at that guy's record. So we need Taft Lazarus's data so we can match his thing. So that we can trigger them to do something stupid. So that's what it is, I think. And I can't read Taft Lazarus's document because his thing is so goddamn tiny. I really wish the text could be zoomed in and such, or at least have a readable thing.
Interesting. These seem to be the medical records.
Yeah, I guess the highlighted thing is dreadful and hideous. Incapable of evil thoughts. So that means we have to think about violence, I guess? maybe that is the case. Maybe that's what they want me to do, is to just get some incapable of evil thoughts. Meaning, that usually means that he's not able to not just think about, like, evil things, I guess, maybe. Yeah, let's go full-blown violence. See if that changes anything.
Fine then.
Because these people want to hear what they want to hear. Which is kind of funny to me a little bit.
That Slumber Morel smoothie sure made me dizzy.
Which is funny.
I can see clearly now.
Which is very funny to me, personally, because it's kind of like... There is a case where... I didn't take classes on specifically, like, psychologists doing psychology. There is a case where there is psychologists with bias. Usually when we're in sciences, we have a bias because we have an observation and we want to make sure this observation is correct. That's where our bias becomes the main pivotal moment of what's important to, the whole thing, the whole subject of matter. Because we want to make sure that it objectively makes sense and it's correct and 100% proof or a high percentage of proof. But in the case of psychological, you can't really prove that because people think very differently, I think. So, because people have opinions. And opinions sometimes can be a two-way road or a three-way road, or it could be a very complicated explanation that leads down the road of what opinion you have about something. And that's why it's really hard for someone who is trying to dive into somebody's psychology to try to make it seem like it's a one thing deal.
If I sort of
like, it's trying to make it more like a one-time deal kind of thing, rather than a two-way road or a three-way road or a branching road of, like, thoughts. But anyways, let's think through violence.
That is unexpected. Second,
cruelty.
Are you sure? Image number...
Unnecessary violence.
Extraordinary. And we're done. Counting in the benefit of the doubt, I think you've just met the criteria to pass.
Huh? Pass what?
Next up is self-assessment,
Oh.
ranging from 1, very inaccurate, to 4, very accurate.
So it
How
is.
would you rate the following statements? I often feel controlled by others.
So I was right that we had to go for violent tendency, or at least violent thought process. Evil thoughts, essentially. Being controlled by others.
4.
I talk to myself frequently.
Fine as well.
4.
I don't bring matters to an end.
Let me say this loud and clear. It's a fear.
I believe that future events are predetermined.
Holy Slumber Morel. Undeniably, 4 points.
Thank you. Next, we are going to show you a few colors. Please describe them as elaborately as possible. Let's begin.
Ah.
So, what do you see? Please describe this color as precisely as possible.
Okay. Aggressive.
Aggressive. That color again. It's everywhere, have you noticed? God, it makes my eyes hurt.
How do you feel about this color? Anything particular that meets the eye?
So we have to go for violent thoughts, I guess. What's a kish?
Kitsch. Like happy little accidents. Calm, humble, and inspiring.
Thank you. And what are your associations with this color?
Threatening.
Threatening. Like, what if all the mathematics were wrong? What if science was only balanced around hypothetical constants that can't have a singularity at the end by definition? Axioms only put parameters on space-time. They don't constitute them. The cosmos is always as much concept as it is a physical object. What if our brain is denying us to ever find out which is which? Are we done soon?
You know, this isn't really optional. If you had to put a name on this shape, what would it be?
Oh. Oh yeah, we never actually know this guy's name, really. Yeah, because when we asked, he just wouldn't tell us. True.
Truda. Like the mother I never knew.
And this one?
I don't actually know if this is the correct answer. The shapes one is the weird one, I think. Kevin?
Kevin?
Thank you. That's that. Now a few questions where you have to make a decision.
Okay.
Would you rather have landed in Roswell or crashed on the moon?
I don't know what Roswell is. I'm not really sure what that is. Moon.
I've never set foot to Roswell, I swear.
Would you rather be the only suit at Woodstock or the only hippie on Wall Street?
No, actually, hippies are nice, so... The only what on Wall Street? A suit where?
What exactly is this Woodstock you're referring to?
Would you rather be a lion without teeth or a gnu without legs?
I guess a canoe.
Is being a toothless gnu an option?
Would you rather be the Franz Beckenbauer of rock and roll or the Elvis Presley of soccer?
How does that even work? Elvis.
Can't I just be Elvis? I already have the haircut.
Yeah.
Would you rather have your sweat smelling of wet dogs or the taste of onions in your mouth for the rest of your life?
Oh, the onion thing. I mean, really, I wouldn't, but I'd say onion.
Red onions or white onions?
Thank you. Think of your childhood. What are the first 3 items coming to your mind?
Kiss my bum. Kiss my bum. And the summer vacations. Dad. Hansen ice cream. I want to say kiss my bum, but I'm like not sure either because I need to take this test a little seriously.
Endless summer vacations.
Are you sometimes afraid of the day your true identity becomes uncovered?
Could you be projecting your own insecurities onto others? When the time is right, I shall reveal myself for all the world to witness. No, I don't think so. Did I already mention I'm selling these fine massage rods again? How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Ooh, this is a hard one. I guess maybe this one?
Well, yes. Aren't you?
Do you sometimes feel that everything is just about to happen, while all of it has already been decided?
Yes?
Yes?
Congratulations, my dear Mr. Tenhauser. You have passed the associative test with excellent results.
Making no
I
sense.
have no more doubts that you are a real human.
What?
A real That's what this was all about?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but one can never be sure these days. It's our civic duty to track down and detain these aliens. They are among us. Mark my words, Mr. Tenhauser. You are free to go. Please show yourself out.
That was the most weirdest thing
I'm
I've
a
ever...
human being, of flesh and blood, and now I'm going home. Aliens? You must be out of your minds.
Oh, so when we answered the questions about space, in reality, they thought that... I guess I have to grab the key, I guess, to get out of here. I don't know why you even leave the key like that. That makes 0 sense. I guess maybe because they think that we were going to... Actually, before we leave, let me talk to this asshole.
This is an act of illegal detention. I know my rights. Prepare to get sued.
I don't think they care anyways. But I think the reason why they left the key there was because they thought that we could telepathically grab it with our brains. And that they think that we would be able to, like, try to use our powers to manipulate something or something like that. I don't even know. Okay, so we never needed that. Oh no, that's the blood on the floor. Yeah, now I'm confused. Like, was there another option out of here? was there potentially another option that would have given us like a chance to do something different that might have been less about taking the test and more about finding a solution out, maybe? I'm very confused by what that whole thing kind of entailed for us a little bit.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
Okay, I just wanted to see... Maybe we could return here, maybe. I don't know. There's some stuff here that I feel like was left unattended to a little bit. Also, we did no recordings throughout this whole place. Okay, I guess. This is so random.
I'll leave the key under the doormat.
But why? Oh. Paradiso. Achievement unlocked. So chapter 2 was already. Chapter 3, the Tannhauser Gate. So that was...
Where am I?
Again? Maybe we're not...
Hello? Anybody there?
Maybe this is...
This way.
Oh, Gretchen?
What is this place?
Oh, don't know where that led to.
I've arrived at some sort of mining facility. It looks abandoned. Judging by our tracks, I've almost caught up with Gretchen.
I think. I don't know what the whole black void of a situation is all about. It really bothers me that that is what that is, I guess.
It's the same device as down in the valley. No way. That hurtling chain would probably hurt me very badly.
Lore. Okay.
This chain is part of the cable car.
Did it snap or something?
Let's have at it.
Oh. Wait, why are we holding on to the chain?
A rusty old cogwheel.
Oh, okay, so that's something. Can I let go of the chain, I guess?
As much as I would like to learn to fly, that would probably kill me.
Okay, maybe this door has something. Oh, I see. So break open the door. I see, I see. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I guess Gretchen camped out here while she was waiting for us to get up to her, maybe?
The ashes in this fire pit are still warm.
Yeah, she might have just wanted...
Maybe someone cooked him or herself a meager dinner.
Maybe she was waiting for us and we took too long, I guess, to get to her, I guess. Oh, it was a belt. I was like, what the heck is that? What is this mine shaft thingy needing?
An old ore mining cart. Beyond repair. It is missing the fourth wheel.
I see. Does this help? It kind of does. Let me actually pull this thing first. Let me use the chain. Oh, okay. I guess we got it. I'm very surprised that worked. With a very little impact, kind of thing. What is that?
C3H8. Propane.
Oh.
Highly flammable.
I was like, chemicals. What kind of chemical is that? I see. If it's C3 is 3 carbon particles, and H8 is 8 hydrogen particles. Yeah, the more hydrogen there is, I think the more reactive it is when it comes close to oxygen or something like that, I think. Might be wrong. Okay, so propane. Ah, then we would probably stick our we're gonna stick our propane to the thing. Okay, let me see what this does say.
It seems like someone wanted to avoid any misunderstandings.
Okay.
No chance. Solid oak.
Okay, let's use the propane tank, I guess, for the meantime, maybe.
Stop.
Oh, it's just things to stop.
Could end up blowing it to smithereens.
Do I put the propane tank in here, maybe, with the strap? I didn't know what the belt's for with the propane tank. I'm confused by that. Oh, I see. We would just kind of... essentially, we're just kind of using it as like a rocket thruster kind of thing to just... and then barrel right through it, I guess, maybe. Is there anything else I need to interact with that's out here? Honestly, I also want to point out that this whole bit right here, this whole chunk of the area of the background, handcrafted, I think. So this looks really cool because I can see the quality of it a little bit. It's not too obvious, but I think that if you look at the finer details, you'll probably see it. Yeah, because there's a bit of blur to it too, so it's really nice to see. Yeah, it's really nice to see this sort of handcraftedness to it. I think this area of the floor makes it really stand out the most, I think. Being handcrafted just seems really interesting.
Not without headgear. I'm not that tired of living.
Do I really need headgears? There was no headgear or anything around, is there?
It's the same device as...
Okay, I already know that. Was there something else that I need to pick up? I'm so confused.
The ashes and maybe...
There's something else under here, I think. No? Oh, the tent. Let's record that, I guess. I don't know.
Beverly, I believe I found Gretchen's campsite. She probably went ahead without me.
But where would she have gone? Like, this whole thing is crumpled down, right?
It seems like someone wanted... Stop.
Oh, there's a pile of things here. I didn't see that.
Debris.
Helmet? Yeah, there's a helmet.
People keep losing helmets all the time.
Yeah, the debris was hard to notice for some reason over here. I just wish there was a bit more clarity. I think the red X was not clear enough in the background there sometimes, so... Alright, we got a helmet now.
Here we go.
Jeez, I don't even know why you need to ride it. Do you really need to ride on it? You could just have it launch itself on its own, right? That is so not a good idea. Bruh, that is like the worst thing you could ever do. Oh! Hopefully we don't crash hard. Man, this mine is deep. Yeah, this mine is really deep. Is there a way out of here after a while? Jesus. Whoa. That sounded pretty harsh of a crash. Oof. He didn't fall off. Yeah, he didn't fall off the cliff. Like, further on the cliff, I mean. Oh, this is a really cool handmade area, too. Jeez. I like the whole water scan, or the water...
Beverly, the time has come. I am stranded, trapped deep underground in some sort of god-forsaken cave. It's freezing cold.
Uh-huh.
I can hardly see a thing. Whoever finds this recording, please hand the cassette tape to Miss Beverly. And now this.
Hmm?
Hello?
Oh, okay, we're ready to move now. Alright, I might have to end the episode here. Yeah, I might have to end the episode here in a second. In a minute, that is. I guess we'll just look at this.
An interesting rock formation. It doesn't look too solid.
Sure. So I'm guessing this would be the exit that we need to go to as well. Alright, cool. What items do I have? I got a coin. Why do I still have a coin? How many recordings do I have? 21. I'm 21 years old. In the game. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one or another video of mine. And hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night to one to watch on this. So far, we're making progress. We're in chapter 3 now. I'm guessing things are speeding up a little bit due to the fact that there's not much going on, per se, through some of these areas. I mean, the last episode, or for chapter 2, it felt kind of like weird and tricky, but I just didn't really know what would have happened, really. Oh, maybe if we did spaceship and the universe and unnecessary violence, maybe that might change something. Yeah, I'm just wondering what the other responses would have triggered in terms of, like, the alien thing that we I don't even know what chapter 2 would have ended up being, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, so we're still following on Gretchen for the next episode, I'm guessing, and we're just gonna probably make our way through to wherever this game takes us. But otherwise, I think that so far it's been pretty chill so far. Also, I want to point out before we go that this area has like a cool, like, you know, handmade stuff. But I'm really curious if the caustic effects. So what I mean by caustic effects are the sort of glowy VFX look that hits the walls from water. Meaning there's a body of water here, I think. I'm wondering if that is in the game itself or if that's like a thing they added in the digital part of the game, I guess, like post processing stuff, because that's very unique and stuff. But otherwise, other than that, yeah, we're gonna go and continue through this. I'm gonna explore this whole cave and try to get the heck out of here. I'm assuming that we're going through this whole thing to the other side, and then once we get out, maybe that's chapter 4 right there, because it feels like this is not. It feels like it's speeding up, I guess. Like the journey feels kind of like it's already speeding up, and we're just here just to find our piece of paper, our set of papers, and for some reason it's just. And so maybe the Lazarus Taft guy was an alien, and that's why they kept his thing in the safe, and maybe that guy was the guy who's the ghost who stole my papers was a thing, and something like that. Maybe, I don't really know. It's still kind of like murky to know what's going on here. Still, it's kind of random still in my mind. But there is a very string line of alien talk here, so there might be something to do with extraterrestrials, because we did see the girl watch TV talking about space in a different universe. Now we got a crazy cuckoo doc who did the same thing, who's talking about aliens, so maybe there might be more hints of people talking about aliens throughout this whole thing. Maybe the mine was like the cave research, the alien research center or something. Strange overall, but we'll see where this whole journey takes us. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Roz out.